All right, guys, this is the last part of the requirements for your resume. Every single person must have a reference of some kind. I am often looking for 2 to 3. For sure, two. It cannot be a family member, not more than one family member, and it definitely can't be your mom, dad, or sister or brother. Hopefully not. No one's expecting for you to call them and them say, oh no, Bobby's a horrible person. I definitely wouldn't hire him. I know some of us have worked for family businesses, and that's why I say, I mean, honestly, if you want to put one, like an aunt that you worked in her law firm doing, filing for a summer, go ahead and put that down. That's fine. Let's say you work for your family business. If there's another supervisor who's not your family member, that would be a better person to put down. So who do you ask? Ask teachers, ask coaches, ask family friends who've known you for a long time. Different kinds of references that they're looking for is someone who knows your character. So that could be a family friend who's known you for a long time. Other people can attest to your work ethic and the product that you make. Those could be teachers or coaches. So realize those are good people to put down as well. And of course, if you've had other jobs, it's going to show the maturity, your understanding of how a job works. They'll really be able to attest, were they on time? How were they as an employee in your mind? So those are the different kinds of references that you can look for. Now, how do I write it down? Well, one, I want to put their name down, and I want to put what their position was. I'm going to write where they worked. And then here's the important thing. For every reference that you put down, and you don't have to do it for this assignment unless you plan on using this resume, but realize this, contact every single reference that you're going to use and ask permission to use them as a reference. There is nothing crazier than when I get a phone call from someone and they're like, hey, Bobby put you down as a reference, and can you tell us a little bit about him? And it just kind of catches me off guard. Often my students and athletes always warn me, hey, Marshall, is it okay if I put you down for a reference for Hollister? Or can I put you down for a reference for the community scholarship or whatnot? Then I'm prepared for when I do get these calls or when I do get these letter recommendation requests. So when you do that, ask them, would you like me to put down an email or a phone number? Never put down someone's personal phone number if you have it unless you have permission from them. So for me, for example, when I ask kids, I might say, you know what, probably my email is the best way to go about it. Or I give them my work number. The last thing I need is my personal phone number for 150 kids twice a year for the last 15 years. It just, clogs my system a little bit there. So make sure, one, you have 2 different references. Only one of them can be a family member, and it cannot be your mom or dad. 2, make sure that you're asking permission to use them as a reference. Again, for this assignment, don't feel like you need to ask their permission, mainly because you're not using this for a professional situation. So don't worry about that. And 3, ask them, do they want you to use their email, their phone number? And if so, what specifically would you like them to use? Guys, you are now done with your resume. Go ahead, make sure you're looking for spelling mistakes. Make sure you're making it look nice and balanced on the page. Get it all together. And then we are ready to turn in.